Well, just moving on to boxing now, and Amir Khan, well, he's vowed to bounce back after his shock defeat to Danny Garcia in Las Vegas. There are plenty in the sport saying that Khan should now hang up his gloves after his fourth-round defeat. But Khan has been telling our correspondent Chris Hall, who's in Vegas, that he's ready to learn from his mistakes and come back a better fighter.
This town is a losing town.
For Amir Khan, today the bright lights of Las Vegas are a little dimmer after the pre-fight prediction that came back to haunt him.
I will knock Danny Garcia out.
At the time, few would have argued with him. Garcia, despite holding a world title, was an 8-to-1 outsider to win by knockout, and for the first 2 rounds at least, those odds looked fair. Then came the punch that changed everything. After Washington, it was a very different feeling. There was a sense of injustice there, but this time there can be no sort of excuses or complaints, can there?
No, there can't be. Look, I got beat fair and square. You know, I was winning the fight and then got caught with a shot I should never got caught with. Maybe got a little bit too confident after a couple of rounds when I was catching him, and you know, I was hurting him, and I thought, this is easier than I thought, and maybe I just got clipped with a shot which I didn't recover from.
Yeah, I told him to box this guy, and I told him to keep using the jab. The jab was real successful. I wish we could have done that a little bit more, but his heart got in the way.
He can box. He is a brilliant boxer when he you know. But it's like any young man, you know, they want to go and prove that they can do it early doors, and he got caught.
That's a mentality thing. Can you change that, do you think? How hard is that?
No, you can change it. I think it's all with the training and sparring that you have in the camp. You know, I do sometimes get a bit too brave for my own good, and I show too much heart. I think I need to just kind of relax a little bit more. My team does a great job. Sometimes I force them to agree on opponents. So I think I need to just let them take control, because I remember times when they say, "Oh, what do you think of Danny Garcia?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem. I'll fight Danny Garcia. Just sign the papers." I think it's all about now just thinking about and seeing who you fighting, and you know, instead of rushing into it and saying yes to everything.
The champion of the world.
Immediately and predictably, talk has turned to a rematch. From the champion came humility and victory.
A lot of things were said at the press conference, but there was no hard feelings. It was all about promoting the fight. And no disrespect to his camp. He's a great fighter. We respect him, but we just didn't respect him before the fight because we're about to fight.
His father was less diplomatic.
Why would we fight somebody we just beat, man? Come on, man. We're looking at bigger things in life. He's done. He's over. He's the ex-champion. 3 times ex-champion.
You know, it's about how you get up and how you come back. You know what I'm saying? You know, Amir Khan has a great following with the UK people, and you know, I think that if he just keep it up and just come back and work hard, and he'll achieve back what he lost.
The key to his future lies in the hands of American broadcasters. They bring the money to the table. If they lose interest, it's lights out for Khan. And while his UK following remains strong, he can't fall back on a high profile in the US.
When you go back to the Ricky Hatton days when he came in and had that big following, I kind of think it's one of those situations where Ricky Hatton is kind of more the common man, goes to the bars, drinks with the guys, throws darts with the guys. To the common man here in America, he's probably not their kind of guy. Amir Khan's more of a wine and cheese kind of a guy, it seems like. Well, Ricky Hatton was let's go have beer and pretzels.
His PR machine must work harder than ever. It's a tricky pitch. You've got to try and sell him to the American broadcasters. Is that going to get more difficult now?
Very easy, very easy. I tell you, after this fight tonight, who wouldn't want to see him again? Potential world title fights against somebody like maybe Paulie Malignaggi, a rematch, or the winner of Devon Alexander and Randall Bailey, maybe Eric Morales, you know, so there's a lot of possibilities. The fact is people, networks, fans, they want to see Amir Khan.
Do you know who might be available again? Ricky Hatton is talking about coming back out, isn't he?
Rick is a good friend of mine, and yeah, I heard about Ricky fighting, maybe coming back and fighting Paulie Malignaggi. You know, I never want to fight Ricky Hatton because we're good friends, but who knows? I mean, in this sport, any fight can happen, you know, so you never know what can happen. And like I said, I've got a great team around me. They're going to do a great job, and we are going to come back, and we will come back stronger.
So no all-Northwest super fight to look forward to, but it looks like there'll be plenty more big occasions for Amir Khan to prove his worth. He's come to Las Vegas, he's taken a gamble and learned a very important lesson in when to stick or twist. Chris Hall, Granada Reports, Las Vegas.
This town